Hello everyone. Welcome to Mathematics of Standard 5. I am Shipra Goyal. Today we are here to learn chapter number 4, that is fractions. Contents of the chapter are types of fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions, mixed fractions, and so on, reducing the fractions to the lowest terms, comparing the fractions, then addition and subtraction of fractions, multiplication, and then division of fractions. This is what we are going to learn in the few upcoming videos. So the topic fractions. What is a fraction? A fraction is a part of a whole number. Now, whole is a complete set of the thing which we are talking about, and fraction is a part of that thing. A fraction is a way of representing the division of a whole into parts. It has the form numerator upon denominator. The upper number is known as the numerator and the lower is known as the denominator. And the line in between them is known as upon, by, or any other word if you have heard. It's different for different languages. So you might be hearing it numerator upon denominator or numerator by denominator. So one whole, as you can see in the circle, it's a complete circle. And then the next circle with yellow color, we have divided the circle into 8 parts. And out of 8 parts, the 7 are shaded yellow. And in the next figure where you have green shaded part, the figure has 8 equal parts and the 3 are shaded. So the number which we choose becomes the numerator, that is the shaded parts becomes the numerator, and the unshaded part, or we can say the total becomes the denominator. So the chosen upon the denominator, that is total. So this is how we represent a fraction. Moving on further to the definition of numerators and denominators. Numerator is the number of parts chosen, and the denominator is the total number of parts. Another way with which we represent fractions is in the form of a divided by b, where a and b are whole numbers. And just remember a very important thing, that b can never be equal to 0. B is not 0. In this example, a is the numerator and b is the denominator. I have few questions for you. They are very interesting. Let us answer them. What fraction of the square is blue? What fraction of the square is blue? If you see, there are 4 parts and one part is blue and the all other are yellow. But what is the total? Total is 4 and the shaded is 1. So we say that the blue part or fraction of the blue part is 1 upon 4. Next I have for you, what fraction of the rectangle is red? The rectangle again has total parts as 4 and the shaded parts in red are, so the fraction is 2 upon 4. Next question which I have on the screen is, what fraction of this circle is red? If you see that in the denominator we are writing the total number of parts, they are 4, and the fraction which is red is 3 parts out of those 4 parts. So 3 out of 4. 3 by 4 or 3 upon 4. What fraction of this circle is blue? If you can see, there are 8 parts. Total parts are 8 and 6 of them are blue. So the fraction becomes 6 upon 8. The next question I have in line is, how much of this triangle is colored orange? So if you can see that the triangle has 2 equal parts, out of which one part is orange. So we say that half of the fraction. Yes, this 1 upon 2 is also known as half. So 1 by 2, 1 upon 2, where 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator, is the orange shaded part of the triangle. Now, how much of this triangle is colored orange? If you see, there are 2 total equal parts and both the parts are colored orange. So 2 upon 2. When we have the complete figure, as you can see here, it's orange, the complete figure. We also say that the whole figure is colored orange. That is 1. We can say that the complete figure. So we call it a whole. The whole figure is colored orange. Next question I have. You can see there are so many snowmans here, but the question states, what fraction of the snowmen have green hats? Let us count the number of snowmen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what is the total number? Total number is 10, which becomes the denominator. Now, if you count the green snowmen, then they are 5. So 5 upon 10 is the fraction of the snowmen having green hats. There is another interesting question that you can see. What fraction of these birds are parrots? So if you count how many birds are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we write it as the denominator. 10 birds are the total number of birds, that is the denominator. And how many are parrots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are parrots. So 6 are parrots. Please do not consider this to be a bird. This is not a bird here. It's just the background here. So 6 out of 10 are parrots. Alright, the next topic that we have in line is like and unlike fractions. Once you are done with the numerator and the denominator, the next you will see is what kind of fractions do we have. So first we will deal with these two. So here goes the definition of them. Like and unlike fractions are the two groups of fractions. Now, if you can see in this example, 8 upon 3, 7 upon 3, 1 upon 3, 2 upon 3. If you see there is something very common in this example, the denominator, that is 3, is common in all. When the denominator of the fractions are equal, we say that they are like fractions. The fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. Now there is another example in pink color on the screen. 1 upon 4, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 5. If you see, there is nothing common in them. We are not at all concerned with the numerator in any of the like and unlike fractions. We are just looking at the denominator. And if the denominator of all the fractions is different, then we say that they are unlike fractions. Hence, the fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Now we come to the next topic, that is proper, improper, mixed, and unit fractions. So here goes the definition of all of them. The proper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. We also write it like numerator smaller than the denominator. As you can see, 2 upon 3, 2 is smaller than 3. So we say that it is a proper fraction. Then we have an improper fraction here. When numerator is bigger than the denominator, we call that fraction to be a improper fraction. So here you can see that 5 is greater than 3. So we can say that the numerator is greater than the denominator. So this fraction is an improper fraction. Next we see is in line mixed fraction. Now the word mixed suggests the same thing, that it is a mixture of more than one thing, right? So mixed fraction is a whole number and a proper fraction combined together. When a whole number, you can see here 2 is a whole number, which is written in the center. And then 2 upon 3 is combined with a proper fraction, a whole number and a proper fraction, we get the mixed fraction. Then comes the unit fraction. Fraction with 1 as the numerator is known as the unit fraction. Fraction with 1 as the numerator. So whenever the numerator is 1, any denominator may be like 1 by 5, 1 by 7, 1 by 100, 1 by 20, 1 by 1000, or when 1 by any n number, the fraction is known as the unit fraction. So here we end today's topic. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you all are going to learn this very well, and we are going to do new topics in the next coming video. Thank you so much, children. Keep practicing and keep working hard. Bye bye for now.